Welcome back to 82 Rugby Chat for another week. I'm trying to remember who I picked last week. I think I picked Southern to not make the four. First one I've got wrong this year. Southern got 4 tries, so did Kaikorai, but Kaikorai missed out because Southern was a superior team to them during the year, so they've made the 4. So now we're into semi-finals. It's Dunedin playing Varsity and Tyree playing Southern this weekend down at Forsyth Bar Stadium. So I've got the 2 captains from which will be the first semi-final, which is Dunedin up against Varsity. I've got Sam Anderson-Heather, the hooker from Dunedin, and I've got Paul Grant, the number 8 from Varsity. And both these boys are in the Otago squad. So lads, might talk about Otago first. How long before, now you're going to still be captain?
I'm not sure yet. We're just training. We've got a squad training together at the moment, just building up for the season, which we're looking forward to.
So when does Brownie actually name the squad?
Pretty sure it's after the club final.
So that's on the Monday or the Tuesday after that?
Yeah.
And when's your first game? Haven't you got a game next week?
Yeah, there's a warm-up game on Wednesday, assess the next team.
Versus a Southland Spartan side, is it?
I'm pretty sure that's right.
But none of the guys in the semi-finals. So next weekend. So the 2 teams in the final, they won't be playing.
They won't be available. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll count you out when you beat Dunedin this weekend. So how's Otago going, Sammy? How's the squad looking at this stage?
Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's been carrying quite a few players for the last.
We've still got 120 in the squad.
5 months or something like that. So boys have been doing a lot of hard work, early mornings and after work trainings. But no, there's a good group of players there. Good call.
So the big losses will be the locks will be a worry for us, is it?
Yeah, missing
Jackson
and Rob's a big blow for us, but there's plenty of guys there training. I'm sure Brownie and Yards will be able to fish something out of club footy that's going to do the business for us. And we've still got T Franks there who will hold it down.
The number 1 loss. So will they throw you in there, or you'll just refuse and play number 8 instead?
Oh no, I won't complain, but I haven't really talked about that yet.
Right, so it's a bit close. Right, boys, let's move on to how we're going. So talk me through this big game at the weekend. So you're down by 29-9. And then I get a text with 5 minutes to go and you're winning the game.
Yeah, it was an interesting game of rugby. It was good fun. We got a poor start and then we sort of got ourselves back in the game, kicked a couple of penalties and good 3 tries after half time, which is good. Got a wee bit of a roll on. Got the lead with 2 minutes to go, and then.
You thought you'd won it then?
Yeah.
Was that a 1 point lead? Was it 36-35?
Yeah, it was 1 point. We failed to take the kick off. And then Southern got the ball, sort of trucked it up the middle. We gave away a penalty and they kicked the 3 points to win it.
Was it a fair penalty?
I don't know.
Who gave it away? Wasn't you?
No, I don't know. We all sort of tried to pile through and someone put their hand in apparently.
Oh, did they? Devastating stuff. So Southern would have been pretty much over the moon.
Yeah, they were, and good on them. They played well and they deserved to win.
I thought they'd beat you. I just didn't think they'd get. I never thought at any stage they'd get 4 tries off you. But obviously, and because I talked to a few of the Kaikorai boys, because they were gutted because they stuck it up Pirates. So let's talk about that Dunedin game, which we scored 52 points in the first half, 26 all. It was a bit of barbarians rugby.
No, Brenny was just kicking them from everywhere.
He was good.
He's got the golden boot. I think he'll be challenging Quasi for the kicking duties. Yeah. He didn't miss anything and kept them in the game, and then started to fall apart early in the second half, and they just got into it, got stuck in. But,
so you guys ran foul of referee Grubb in the first half, and then they started running foul of in the second half.
Yeah,
and then,
it was.
Edward started kicking a few goals.
I think it was supposed to be Grubby's last game apparently.
Yeah.
So I think
he hasn't confirmed it yet.
Yeah, I think he added an extra 20 minutes to that last half there. He just didn't want to go.
Well, is that why the touch judge just left? We won't talk about that tonight. We'll talk about that later. So how Dunedin going? In your opinion, they're a very much up and down side, but you've won 13 straight, so you must be doing something right.
Yeah, I think we're definitely doing something right. We've got a good group of the management team has been great for us this year. Eddie's back at the helm, steering the ship.
You've got big mule Chris King. How's he going coaching?
Muley's come in with his sausage thumbs, getting amongst it. He's quite keen to put on the jersey this weekend, but
with one arm.
Yeah, with one arm. But I don't know if we want him back after what he did last time he played for us.
He wasn't that good. I think we lost that time. So how Varsity how are they going? You guys you've lost a couple of games you shouldn't have lost during the year, but you've had some. You finished third comfortably.
Yeah, I think we're pretty pleased with where we're at, and it's obviously going to be a tough game this weekend, but the boys will be up for it, and I'm sure we'll give it a good crack.
So let's talk about injury problems for you guys. Now I hear you've got a couple of big injury concerns.
We got a few injuries in the game in the weekend. Our halfback Nick broke his thumb. And
so that's wee Nick in there?
Yeah, so that's a shame. He's been playing really well for us, and our first five hurt his knee, Stephen. So that's a shame to miss those two parts out of a team, but it's part of the game. And actually, Sione's shoulder's been sore, but hopefully I'll see he's on the team.
He's a guy that's impressed me this year.
Yeah, he's played really well. He's worked hard in the gym, and he's quite physical. He's pretty young, he'll be 21.
But he's quite a big guy.
Yeah, he is.
And he's quite skillful, and he cuts the ball up. I'm noticing that last game that Dunedin played against him. I thought he was player of the day for Varsity that day. He was good that day.
Yeah.
Big, strong kid.
Yeah, he's good to have in our team, and he hits rucks hard, so it's good.
So Tama's only 37, 38, 39 now, so he must be still going right, the big fella?
Yeah.
Front row?
Yeah, he had a tight calf after the weekend, but no, he's been good, keeping the boys honest at training, and I'm sure we'll do it again this week.
So you see, you've named a team already, and I see you've named Fasi Fuatai, who'd been on that Colts side. So is this his first game back from Colts?
Yeah, he hurt his big toe when he was overseas with the Colts, so he hasn't played the last few weeks.
Right.
But he's playing at fullback for us.
So why are you playing him at fullback and you're playing Matt Faddis in the midfield?
I guess to limit as much change as we could, and
so
also
I suppose Faddis has been playing there for quite a few weeks.
So he has, but it's tough on Willie Mushett, who drops to the bench, I see.
Yep.
But we want to accommodate Fussy, and we think fullbacks. He's played there before, and we think it's a good position for him.
So how's the new super coach going out there? How's Haring?
Marty,
yeah,
how's
good.
Going? Yeah.
I hear he's got offside with a few people swearing in the club rooms afterwards.
Oh, is he? It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. He must be good for the team, though, is he?
Yeah, he is. He's dedicated. And he loves it. He loves the game, and he understands the game. Spoke really well at training last night, and hopefully he gets our backs going well for Saturday.
Oh, I think he's probably got a wee smile on his face too. After I've been calling him super coach all year, and David Latta doesn't need him, and I see Clutha got thrashed by 40 in the weekend, the first loss of the season.
Saw that.
Wee smile on his face. So let's come back to talk about injury problems for you guys. I see Sam Paul, one of your big string being lots, is not.
Yeah, he
could be out.
He popped his shoulder out against Alhambra and then popped it back in and played on for a bit. He's. If we do end up missing him, it'll be a big blow for our side. He's been a big part of what we've done this year.
And he's been good for you at line-out.
Great line-out option.
But I think the big worry for you boys, because Trent Renata's probably played 7 or 8 games now, and he's away back to Waikato. He's going to be a big loss for you fellas. Yep,
we'll be without Trent. I know we had him for 6 or 7 games, I think it was, but look, we've got players that can fill that spot. I mean, Kai's played well at that spot. Our game plan's not the most diverse game plan, and I think he's the guy that can run the ship for us, and I've got more than enough confidence in Kai to get the job done.
Right, boys, we'll come back to it and see where you have it over the team. We better get on to this Form 15. The last Form 15, by the way, and next week we'll pick our Form 15 for the year, and when we do that, we'll put the voting out for the People's Choice. I think it was Liam Edwards won it last year from Brenny. But and we'll see what happens this year. But we'll go to our last Form 15 before we go on to the official one. So, boys, in the front row, we're making a few changes. So Sam Sturgis has been dumped. So you're coming in, unbelievably. Do you deserve it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good work. So Sam Anderson-Heather, I'm dumping Will Henry because he didn't start for the Sharks, and he's had his day in the sun. So we're putting in Scotty Manson. I thought he was pretty strong for them on the weekend.
Yeah, Scotty went well.
Carted the ball up well. I've still got Big Sione in. Did he play?
Yeah, and he played 5 minutes.
Well, I can't dump him now. I'm actually dumping Sam Paul because he only played the last few minutes. I've got to put Big T Franks back in. Did he play pretty well? You reckon he shouldn't get in because he only played 1 game? Bang.
Yeah, I'm surprised after 1 game you got to earn your spot, but no, he did play well. He trucked it up hard and he was working hard out there. Yeah.
We're leaving Josh Clark in. We're dumping Luke Schuler from Dunedin. He's gone. I'm thinking I'll put this kid back in. This kid's a good player. Have you seen him play?
No,
Johnny Appleby. He's not bad for Cockra. Goes right on the open side. Right, Lee Allen, we're leaving there. So you can't get a look in at this stage because Lee Allen's still there. Nick Anier's coming out. We're dumping Nick Anier because he's got a broken finger. We're putting Brad Weber back in. I think he deserves a spot. Trent Renata's coming out because he didn't play. We're putting Peter Breen in. I think that's fair enough. He's probably been the outstanding first 5 in club rugby this year. You'd have to agree with that, wouldn't you?
He must be up to 200 points now, isn't he?
He must be. He just scores massive points. We're putting in Weironi Satutu. He's coming in for wee Brycey Morgan. He's gone. So he scored 3 tries. Did he play right against you guys this week?
Yeah, pretty fast, and he seemed to have a bit of space on the outside early on in the game. Yeah.
And I'm going to put the last penalty. He kicked the last penalty to win the game for them, so we've got to put him in. Bryce Hayes kicked a few penalties against Dunedin as well. Right, boys, let's just come back to this game. So Paul, where do you see it? I mean, you've got a good side. You've got a big line out. You've got reasonably good loose. Why isn't Dale Jardine? I see he's not playing.
He's away over to State of Origin this week, so
he's not here.
No, he's not here.
Is he back for the game?
Yeah, he'll get back 5 minutes. No, he gets back on Friday, I think. So it's a tough call, but
it's shocking. Well, he can't. He shouldn't be going to the State of Origin, should he?
Yeah, well, you got to live.
So who comes in? So because he's been playing open side, isn't he?
He played at 6 in the weekend. Young Nick O'Connell's played.
How does he go this week?
Yeah, good. He's only young, 18, and he's committed though. He's probably more old school open side, just flies into everything, right. and you know.
So where do you see you getting an advantage over Dunedin in this game on the weekend?
I think we'll. I think we'll. After getting a bit of go forward in the forwards, I think our backs will be able to, you know, do some good stuff and hopefully score some tries.
We've got some pace, especially with field-type fullback.
Yeah, but a good attacking backline.
Right. Okay, let's come back to you, Sammy. So what are Dunedin going to do to win? Dunedin will probably go into this game as favourites since they finished second in the comp. It means nothing though coming into this game. Yeah. So where do you win this game on the weekend?
I think it comes down to experience for us. I think we might have had our 7th 50-game blazer handed out after last weekend.
Yep.
You know, we've got guys who have played 5 semi-finals in the last 6 years. I think we've only lost 1 semi before, so banking on that experience in those games, those tight situations, not to give away those silly penalties and pull through with a win. Right, boys. We'll just wrap it up with, so in the other game, so Tyree Southern. I think that's going to be a lot closer than people think.
Yeah, I reckon too. Southern played really well on the weekend. If they do it again, I'll.
You going to pick them?
Yeah, I'll pick them.
Okay. And what about you, Tyree Southern?
Yeah, I think Southern have gone close twice during round robin play.
Yep.
Unlucky not to beat them, and I think they get up this weekend.
Right, so you're picking Southern as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Who are you picking?
Well, we'll come to that at the end. So Dunedin Varsity, well, obviously you're going to pick Varsity. And you'll be picking, obviously, the Sharks. Obviously. So look, boys, best of luck. It should be a great weekend of rugby. And I'll just finish with, look, Tyree versus Southern in the main game at 3 o'clock. I think Tyree just a wee bit too. They got beaten up last weekend at Harbour. That's probably done them a favour. I won't talk about that today, but they did get beaten up at Harbour. I think they come out. They're just a wee bit strong for Southern. They get home late. And in the other game, Dunedin Varsity, again, this will be tight. Both these games will be 12 and under. But I'm a wee bit biased towards Dunedin. I think Dunedin might get home late with a late penalty from Liam Edwards. They win by 2 or 3, and it'll be a Tyree Dunedin final in 2 weeks. And we'll talk to you again next week.